it is extremely important to have a nationwide, long-term, strong commitment to be a reliable exporter of LNG. That is extremely important. That seems like a common sense. But when I stress countrywide, federal government, provincial governments, and the indigenous people and all the communities, all of them have to be united. We don't want to be in a situation where the federal government says one thing and the others say something different. That's the necessity to have a nationwide commitment. The second is we have to have a long-term commitment. We don't want to have changes in the policies. Only last year, we were hearing very different stories from Canada, especially from the federal government.
Yes.
We have a new prime minister, maybe more promising than past. But as I said, LNG projects extend to 20 years or 25 years. That has to be committed over the long term. Um, and finally, we need to have a strong commitment, not just words. We want to see in actions. To what extent Canada is really leading the G7 process? If Canada is serious in pushing LNG to be a credible, reliable exporter of LNG, Canada has so much uh, opportunity to lead the change through the G7 chairmanship in the G7 meetings as a member of World Bank, as a member of Asia Development Bank. And it's not just those global fora. I understand Canada has the EDC, Export Development Canada, which provides export finance. But has EDC been extending export finance to LNG projects? I'm not so sure. And these large projects would require permits at every level, federal, provincial, and community level.
Sure.
Where the permits will be coming in a smooth manner, these are the actions that are being required. And I, with the nationwide, long-term, strong commitment, that would elevate Canada from the position of being of just starting the first LNG cargo from Canada. Remember, the first LNG cargo from the U.S. came to Japan in 1969.
Hmm.
We can celebrate the first LNG cargo from Canada, but it's 2025.
Hmm.
So more than half a century is between the LNG export from the US and the LNG export from Canada. So there's a long way to go. But that's a great potential. But the potential can only be realized through the nationwide, long-term, strong commitment for LNG to Japan and Asia. And we will welcome Canada to be a very reliable supplier for LNG for the long term.